Hello everyone, I'm back. Back to play more of Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express. So we are now at the observation thing. I don't know who they want me to observe. This guy? Of these people? Okay, let's do that.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train.
I've never met her before.
It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
I teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
Okay, so she is British. English teacher. Maybe about 40, probably.
That's the right answer.
Nice, I got it correct.
There is much you can learn about someone just by observing them and listening. For example, that lady is reserved. She reveals little. She is self-contained.
I like her.
Some secret prompts her to allow her dinner companion to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me.
Yeah, she has a little thing with like a buff knot. So I observed her. There's these people.
Mamma mia, you can feel the power of engine. We climb into the mountains with ease. I know something about the power, and this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell model cars too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are producing...
Oh, so he's a car person.
...electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze, like the city. It is beautiful. We got the competitors looking over their shoulders so much, they're going to hit something.
Didn't mean to be insulting. It's just that there's something magical about a train.
I agree. Something magical about a train. Like the Polar Express movie I watched as a kid. Oh my god. I wished trains were like that as a kid. You know that after watching that movie? Beautiful. And then, of course, there's Harry Potter. The Hogwarts train, you know, 9 3/4, and this is Italian. He is a spokesperson, and he's probably about 35. I'm still right. No. And Paro looks so proud.
Very confident. A master of his own fate. It is as much in the inflection as it is in the words. He believes in winning. Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
Yes, Paro is a musician.
Paolo trick, my friend. It is simply observation.
Still, though, very good observation skills. And oh boy, dessert is here. Ooh. Look at that dessert. I didn't even see them eat the lobster. I wish I saw the lobster.
My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
Oh, now you make me want dessert.
A sweet tooth.
But this, it is a masterpiece.
Now I want to eat it. Ugh.
I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the recipe is.
She's probably not going to tell you. Wait, am I actually going to ask the recipe? Oh, I'm just going to observe. Wait, Paro is so good that he can just observe a cake and then be like, I know how to make this dessert.
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
I haven't ate it yet. How am I supposed to know? Looks like lemon, though.
Looks like lemon. Look at the zest.
Yes, I wasn't sure what that was. What is the red fruit?
I think it's raspberry.
Looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot. The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
I can't tell, but I think it might be crushed biscuit.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finely observed, indeed. Poirot, I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
My friend, I am on this train due to the great favor you have done me. How
Yeah,
may-
I got on this train for like free.
Sublime. If only I had the recipe. Unfortunately, the pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you, my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
Wait,
are the
come on.
Obligation
It is a dessert.
It's a dessert.
is the pinnacle
It's a
of
dessert.
You, my
I'm a detective.
who, as you say, are on this train. I blush to remind you.
Fine, you win. Again, what wouldn't I do for you?
Ah, fine.
Oh, thank you, Poirot.
Fine. I will get the recipe for you. Like, seriously, ask me secret recipes from the chef. Now, I really want to eat the dessert, man. I want to have it.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Good evening, sir. How can I help you?
That was a magnificent dessert.
You haven't even had a bite of it yet,
I
Poirot.
wanted to tell you personally how much both Monsieur Bouc and I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes.
I do know that.
Well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now. The pastry chef gave up her prized recipe a little.
Oh, so it's raspberry, not strawberry, but okay.
She wasn't entirely honest with me. Thank you for sharing your recipe with me, but I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot.
I am
Very well.
Poirot.
What fruit do you think I used?
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right. Mr. Bouc, he couldn't tell the difference. Let's move on to the bottom part of the dessert.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
It is not chocolate. Let's see. Okay.
It's certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate. Do you know what ingredients I used?
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer? I've caught murderers with less difficulty than this.
I'll give you one last challenge.
Oh, fine.
I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle.
Oh, for fuck's
how
sake.
the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
Oh my good god. Okay, mind map. I need to find the recipe order. Oh, fucking. Holy shit. It's a riddle. It's one of these puzzles. Well, I'll say there's a lot more puzzles in this one. Like these type of puzzles as compared to the game made by Adventure Company, which I'll say I love. Again, I'll say I love. I did really enjoy that game as well, but puzzles are different. Let's take a look. The vanilla is added just before the flour. The eggs are added first or last. The orange peel comes later than the flour. You should never add sugar and milk consecutively. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. The eggs and orange peel are right next to each other in the recipe. Okay. So the eggs are the first or last, so I'll put it first. Okay. I mean, in reality, when you're baking, usually you use the eggs first. So I'm just going to put it like that. Vanilla is added before the flour. I'm guessing like this. Orange peels come after the flour. What's this? Wait, that's milk. This is vanilla, I think. Orange peel. Eggs and orange peel are right next to each other in the recipe. Wait, really? Oh, damn, okay. So, if that's the case, then it's like that. Because eggs and orange peels are right next to each other. Eggs are added first or last, like that. Because the orange peel comes later than the flour. The flour could be first, though. Vanilla is added before the flour. This is sugar and milk. They're not added consecutively. Eggs are either first or last. Sugar is added later than the vanilla. This is the vanilla.
I must admit,
Okay, I'm not right. Sorry. Just before the flour. Egg vanilla is added just before the flour. Sugar and milk is not consecutive. Ah, yes! On my second try. I finished it.
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
Awesome, thank you.
I am in your debt.
It was a favor from my friend. I did get on this train for free. I didn't pay for any.
Resume my little observations of the passengers.
Yeah, I didn't pay for this trip, so I needed to get that recipe. My friend wanted it bad.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually, we do. This is in the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragamirov's assistant, you must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Currywurst. It is a specialty of mine.
Currywurst. What is currywurst? Is it curry dish? I mean, I have to look that up. Currywurst is a fast food dish of German origin, consisting of steamed fried sausage, usually pork, and typically cut into bite-sized chunks. Okay. Seasoned with curry ketchup. Okay. You like this as compared to lobsters? Like, girl, seriously, I'm not judging anyone who loves like currywurst, but lobsters. I'm just saying. But I think she's German. Assistant in her 30s. She's definitely not old enough to be in her 70s. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I think that's a doctor, the guy she's talking to. Maybe. Might be wrong though. Zoom in.
I made a
This
lot
is
of
the
progress on my
assistant.
expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
Oh, I hate you. You're a fucking ass, that Rachett. Even his name sounds horrible. No offense to any Ratchets who are watching this. Okay, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that specific guy, okay? He sounds American, or is he Canadian? I'm gonna pick Canadian just because. 40 maybe? Okay, no.
That's the right answer.
I don't remember.
I must admit I'm not right this time. This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth. No.
Oh, so he's not. Oh, he is American. Oh, okay.
Voila.
Well, we got it right in the end, at least.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell Mr. Book he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
Yeah, I'll not get any other recipes from you, okay? It's just this one time, don't worry. I owed him a favor, okay? Sorry.
Poirot, you were gone such a long time.
I had a puzzle to solve.
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little grey cells?
Yes,
More the exercise of my little taste buds.
that too.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
And the ice cube has not melted. It's perfect. Oh my fuck. Rachett. Why, oh why are you sitting down? I just want to have my meal in peace, dude. Leave me alone. Leave Poirot alone.
My name is Rachett. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot. Is that so?
You have been correctly informed.
Your exploits are well known.
Poirot obviously doesn't like him.
In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
No.
Clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
Okay. So Big Money is obviously a businessman. He's American. He's in his 60s.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. What is it you wish me to do for you, Monsieur Rachett?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety. My life has been threatened, Mr. Poirot. Now, I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself, but as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I don't like you, though.
regret, monsieur, that I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me for being personal, I do not like your face, Mr.
Yes, tell it to him, Poirot.
If you wouldn't mind,
Tell
I'd
it to
like
him.
Finish my coffee.
No one likes him on this train, I imagine. All right. Okay, I need to go back to my new cabin. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Look at this. I still can't get over how good the game looks. Honestly, like...
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
Didn't you just finish the coffee earlier, Poirot? How many coffees do you need in one day? I suppose Poirot might be the type of person that like, he takes a coffee and could fall asleep.
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station.
Ah, okay.
If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh air.
Probably a wise decision.
Yeah, way too cold.
Can I suggest a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
Yeah, give me the chocolate, man. Me and Poirot, we loved our
Let me know if
chocolate.
there is anything else you require.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Chocolate deer. Yeah, probably 29. 28. Oh, he's same age as I am.
Little gray cells did not let me down.
Awesome.
Everything was perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Is there anything you require, monsieur?
Not at the moment. Thank you. You've been really nice. Let me just go back to my cabin now. And lucky for the assistant, I don't have to share a room with him anymore. It's neat.
I thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay. And you can just keep talking. I will go back to my room. All right. Oh, Pierre Michel.
Good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
Night. My room
I hope
is...
you'll sleep well and that your head will be better in the morning.
Sorry, keep talking. Just ignore me. I really don't like his face. Ah, the fact that he's my neighbor.
Seems very upset.
Yeah, but he looks not no much different to me. He's the same face. Well, damn, look at the freaking first class. Look at that compartment. Look at the bed. Look at the sink. This is the wardrobe. Okay. My man, look at that. Look at that. Let's just go to sleep.
Ah, finally a real bed fit for a king. Or a very tired detective.
Yeah, this is the bed. No wonder it's first class. Damn, Pearl looks good. Pajamas and everything. It matches the theme of his compartment. Are you not going to put the covers on, Pearl? Come on. Are you not cold? It's winter. The fact I can sleep without the covers. Jeez. I slept. There's no windows in my apartment, I just realized. Okay. I don't have any windows, or is the windows just closed? Oh, maybe the blinds are drawn, I guess. Maybe the blinds are drawn. You have to have windows in your apartment, right? Okay, journey. A lot of stuff. Inspect the corridor. Okay. Let's go do that then. Is the mystery starting now, you guys think? Finally?
Monsieur Rachett?
Ce n'est rien. Je me suis trompé.
Okay. I guess that's it. Okay. Well, back to bed. Let's just go back to bed. Okay. And yeah, look at that smart clock. And again, I slept for about what? A couple minutes and I'm awake again. Oh, jeez. Can I get a good night's sleep? I'd have to keep waking up in the middle of the night. Jeez.
Good night, madame.
Ah, seriously, Paro, you don't have to wake up at every single little thing.
The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is. Imagine to yourself the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out? And leave the door bolted behind him? But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen. The train has stopped, Mr. Michel?
We have run into a snowdrift. Heaven knows how long we shall be here. I remember once being snowed in for 7 days.
Oh, yeah, being snowed in.
And Brod.
Oh la la. It's time for me to go back to bed.
I go back to get bed.
Or what is left of it.
Yeah, please go back to bed. Sleep to the day this time, please, Poirot. Stop waking up in the middle of the night. Just go to sleep. Goodness sake, just sleep. Oh, what now? It's been 30 minutes. I've woken up 3 times tonight already. Well, Poirot did. Okay, there's someone running away. Okay, Poirot just goes back to sleep. Awesome. Good. Look at the time again. Let's see how long it passes before I get woken up again. Okay, I completed chapter 1. An achievement for that on Steam is I did not like your face, Mr. Rachett. It's hilarious. But yeah, finally slept through the night. It's now 9 a.m. Awesome. Oh, and I just realized this game occurs in the future.
I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
Yeah, okay, so we do have a window.
The train still hasn't left.
Look at that snow. Look at that quality. And the graphics. It looks freaking amazing, man. Oh, I still can't get it right. Which way is the breakfast? Okay, here. Pierre Michel. Hello. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
That I will. That I will. Thank you. Go to the bar. Oh, there are people sitting here already.
This delay is intolerable. I'm supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. Ah, I'm just too mad to talk.
Oh, they don't have Wi-Fi. That's boring.
Good morning, Mr. Fauché. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
Boxcar?
Lemon and
Oh,
tea,
gin.
please. A drink for a train indeed.
You're drinking gin in the morning, man.
I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Okay, thank you. Hello. I'll just greet you. Hello.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength.
She has a great point.
At a time like this.
Right.
No one far, far stronger than I.
And that
It's
is
5 o'clock
Well,
somewhere.
that old lady, for instance.
Well, I bet. It's 5
You
o'clock
probably
somewhere in the
noticed
world.
her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc. But
Yeah.
It is because he is a director of the line.
Yeah,
not
that's
because he has
right.
a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr. Poirot.
Come on, Monsieur Brooke is nice. My friend is nice, okay? But yeah, look at the train. I just can't get over it. Look at how beautiful everything is. Looks amazing. I imagine we can get out into the snow at some point. I remember reading about that. Like they say Joanna could let us get out, so. There's that.
We expected to be stranded here.
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 20.
Oh, there it is. This is gonna be the start.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Yeah, it's snowing outside.
You obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
I'm sorry, like dudes, have you not traveled before? Like, I can move the snow no matter how much you complain to me, to Monsieur Brooke, to any of the staff. They will not be able to get the train moving until we get help, okay? It's just how it is. It's snow. It's Mother Nature. Argue with Mother Nature, dude. Don't argue with me. What am I supposed to do, huh? I didn't even have my breakfast yet. I just sat down. Like, Poirot didn't eat anything. He didn't even drink a cup of coffee. And then he has to get up and do his job. But, we can already suspect what's going on, right?
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A
Oh,
passenger?
ouch.
Which passenger?
In there. He's an American. A man called Rachett. It was his valet masterman who was worried that Mr. Rachett was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
Oh, ouch.
Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me.
Because you're a detective.
Half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here.
Well, you're not bored now anymore.
A problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Yeah, but I mean, he has a point. There's a murderer among the passengers. Can you imagine living like that? Like trapped in the enclosed area with a murderer?
I am Dr. Constantine.
Yeah, I was right. He's the doctor.
Forgive me, doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. So he's Canyon. Doctor 47.
That was easy.
Not that difficult. So let me take a look at Rachett. Let me zoom in. It's not really working.
She's broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m.
1:15.
One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
Okay. And then there's that.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack.
Oh my god, that's a lot of stabs.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you.
I'll take photos.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else about the area? Yes, there is a lot of stuff about the area. He has a gun.
Last night, Monsieur Rachett said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him.
Yeah, you imagine you have a gun, yet he wasn't able to use it. Cell phone?
This phone was deliberately smashed.
Yes, like literally broken. I don't think I can fix it. Something in his...
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Yeah, probably some drugs or something in the cup. See, like residue? Probably drugged. He's probably drugged. Okay, there's stuff on the bottom. Banana vape?
Belong to Rachett?
Could be. It could be someone else's. I think. Napkin.
Handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
H. Do we know if anyone's name was starting with H? Hubbard, is it? Hubbard's name started with an H. Okay. Anything else to look at? I guess not. 17 items. I got 7. Okay, I'll look around the area and see. There is a safe. I don't have the password or anything yet. I'm gonna need to get the password somewhere. I don't have the information yet to do that. So I'm just gonna explore a bit more first. Suitcase. Let me open that. Okay.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
Okay, so clothes and... Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly, the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest."
Exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Rachett.
Yeah, I mean, why was he reading like that? That's strange. I thought he'd be reading business documents or something. Pills. Sleeping pills.
Box of sleeping pills.
Oh, so he's either drugged, no, and purposely made unconscious, or he took some sleeping pills to sleep, so he didn't wake up. He was in deep sleep or something, maybe.
Where can the killer have gone? This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Okay, so he could have escaped from here. And he does have a shower of his own, I think. Okay. How am I supposed to? Am I supposed to just open the safe? I don't know the password or anything yet. I don't have any materials or anything to help open that yet, unfortunately.
The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
Yeah, he did break into the room, so that's that. How many things have I found yet? Oh, Constantine alibi. Okay. 10 items.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this. Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Okay.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
Okay.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. conditions are not perfect.
Yeah. It's cold out, so his body could have been like, you know, like, I mean, look, the doctor is cold. No, and so we don't really know exactly when that he died.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
So he did not jump out the window. Maybe. Murderer's way out. Door was not latched. Murderer's way out. Could be the window. Probably hoped he was going to get out at the next station through the window. But the train never made it. Okay.
Think, Poirot.
Oh,
That
sorry.
is not a good answer.
Sorry, I need to do this two connections first. My bad. Cannot get out. It's locked from the inside. So
the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubert's room.
So Madame Hubert was right when she said that there was a man in her room. So I need to talk to Mrs. Hubert and Pierre Michel.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
All right. Okay. I don't know what the password for the safe thing is. Is there anything that could tell me what the password is? And I missed looking at something in the trash. Okay.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Okay, this is a puzzle piece, I think. Restore the picture. So this is a puzzle. That. Maybe I get the corner pieces first. How about that? I get the corner pieces first. Okay. It's much easier when you have the corner piece like fixed. Okay. It's a cat for Daisy.
For Daisy. Interesting.
Is the password Daisy? Picture of a stuffed animal. Is there...
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting.
Okay, fine, thank you. I thought I could look at the door, but not. So let me try. Oh, it's only 4. I thought it was like 4, like Daisy spelt out as like numbers, so that would be like Daisy, but I guess not. Oh, damn it. What else did I not look at yet? Nothing much from his room to tell me what the password is. Hitch. Banana. Vape. The phone is broken.
This phone was deliberately smashed.
Could have had his password in there, but I couldn't. I couldn't check his pockets or anything. How am I supposed to know what the password is? Is the time?
The watch is broken.
1:15.
One would.
Why would that be the password? It wouldn't be. That's also a password? Of course not. I need to... Oh, wait, is it this thing? She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly, it turned into a butterfly. So minus 10. And times 2. Okay. Okay. All right, so I think that would be the password. So let me just go and try it. All right. I thought why he had that weird thing. There's money, of course.
Not very surprising.
I mean, obviously, you'll put the money in the safe. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near, we never forget.
Unusual letter, this.
But it's a threat. This is diary. Call Cairo. Check carpets. Orient Express. Call DC. Checked money TV. Brief with H. Arriving in Venice.
An appointment he will never keep.
Futena de...
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials A.W.
A.W. Okay. I guess I looked at everything in here. Recap events. Okay. Rachett had a gun under his pillow.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he took sleeping pills. He got threats. Was on his guard.
This is wrong.
Oh,
But
sorry.
I'm never far from the truth.
Sorry, my bad. He was on his guard, but he drank sleeping pills. That was very weird. He's probably drugged.
I can't imagine Rachett taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. Et voilà.
He definitely was drugged. He definitely was drugged. Okay. So... what am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, interrogate Michelle and Hubbard. So let me just go outside.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Did I not finish? Do I need to keep talking to people or what? So I should interrogate Hubbard. And Hubbard, okay. Did I miss anything?
This door
Okay, I know that. I know that. Nothing in the shower. Did I not expect anything? Because I inspect everything and it's not letting me leave the room.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
What do I need to do now? Huh? Characters. Yeah, mysteries. Okay. Oh, Rachett employees. McQueen. I think it's this too. Okay.
That's the right answer.
Okay. So I have to inspect a lot of people.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you, Constantine.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot.
Yeah, I
Do
need to
not worry,
interrogate
mon
people.
ami.
Come on.
I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Rachett was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
It's procedure. Come on.
Calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
I imagine he showed interest, or at least like pretended to.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Rachett was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom.
He was drugged.
A barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
Thank you.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape.
Probably
This
not his, I
might
guess.
belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Yeah, but they'll probably arrive only after I solve the entire mystery. Because that's just how it is in games like this, right? So let me just go. Hey, wait. Let me look at this. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Nothing to see.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Rachett, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Thank you for your cooperation. So she is American. I don't know if she's a housewife or maid. Okay, she is a housewife, alright.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Alright. Let me investigate her room. What's this?
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Maybe the culprit dropped it. Unfortunately, I guess. Look around. The sink.
luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
A little bag here. I'm not going to take a look at the back and open it. I'm just, okay, fine. There is nothing I can do. I can take anything or anything. Fine. Poirot.
This door connects to Monsieur Rachett's compartment. It was latched on this side.
Okay. It latched on this side and then latched it. Nothing really in her room to look at, actually. Because, you know, obviously she didn't die. She wasn't the victim.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Okay, so it was unlocked and then she locked it.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Rachett's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her.
Damn, Rachett is
I told her
rude.
where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Rachett.
It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Rachett alive.
So I need to talk to her too, of course.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care, it's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Okay.
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
Okay.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
Okay.
I have not finished inspecting your room, if you don't mind.
Okay, so I'll go inspect the room again. So... Okay, now I can look at the toiletry bag. There's nothing. I can't open it up. I took it. And I have to... Hold on. The toilet bag. I have two things. Inventory. How do I access my inventory? Here it is. What do I do?
This door connects to Monsieur Rachett's compartment. It was latched on this side. Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Alright, so she was lying about that. Okay.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Do you have bad eyesight?
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered.
Yeah, someone's been murdered. Come on.
Separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Rachett.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
Thank you for your assistance, madame.
Yeah, we need to talk to her again someday. Sometime. Okay, Peter Michel. Let's talk to her. I mean him, because he's sitting right here.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Okay, Carly. Okay. Has to be older. Carly, is it like...
I do not think...
Okay, I think it's...
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I do not think that's the right answer.
I don't know that...
I must admit I'm not right this time. No, not good. I do not think that's the
I mean, he is... Is he not? What, Carly... Give me a sec while I look up that... Where is Carly from? Yeah, France. Okay, so he's a controller, not a ballet. Okay. So let's talk to him.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Constantine, everyone is here. Okay.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Okay, so he doesn't smoke or vape. Like,
I
okay.
would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Rachett retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody
Oh, that's
go
very
into the
early.
apartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Rachett rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
But he's not French, though. Why would he call it in French?
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchett's secretary.
1:50 a.m.? Mr. McQueen sleeps really late.
With the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
Wow. You sleep at 2 a.m.?
What is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Okay.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
All right, okay. Thank you, Mr. Michel. Okay. Well, before I continue, I'm gonna take a little break. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and then come back and play more of the game.